Hello boys, Koyoshi here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Shield blind playthrough. We have to play for the entire game as well, only using Sobble, also known as the best, or also known as Inteleon, because it's fully evolved. I'm just gonna call it Inteleon on now. Think maybe when I get closer to the end I might change it to a nickname that I feel is fitting, but we'll see. Anyways, we have to play for the entire game while using him, so if he faints we have to do an entire bout over again, so yeah. We left off last time in the middle of this route, so let's try and finish it this time. The wilds caught up to us big time, so I figured I would battle a little bit of them. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do for the Elite Four is kind of similar to how I did the second one. I'm actually gonna go in first in a separate video, which I believe is my first video, and you'll attempt one of the battles on my own, and once I finish those, yeah, I had to go back just because of the reason of needing PP on my moves. Liquidation's not actually that good, so I'm gonna look for a move that beats it in PP as soon as possible. Usually it would be Surf. In fact, if it was one of the older games, it probably would be Surf, but yeah. We left on trying to get through this route. We weren't able to quite get through it. We also had a couple of other things happen, like, for example, we actually died in one of the fights. Well, not really us, but our poor Pokemon did. We're gonna try and use Liquidation on these weak wilds to try and save PP, now that I think of it. I'm not going for every wild. I specifically just go for Boulder, because Boulder is worth a lot of experience points, and Boulder is usually a really good target. So what I like about this game is Pokemon do not actually spot you right away, so it takes them a while to actually get to your location. Now, this strategy, in my opinion, makes the farming quite a bit easier, because if you only take on Wild Boulder, you'll get experience and level up a lot quicker than, say, leveling up our stuff. Which is why I kind of like that they've gone with the Pokemon Let's Go style, where you can just find them randomly in the wild. I just think that's amazing. It didn't actually show the ability, it just straight up did not kill it for some reason, which is really weird. Again, that just gives us an opportunity to use one of our other moves on it to finish it off. Soak, that's like a useless one. I'll just show you what it does, though. Changes the target's type to water, which barely even does anything. I think it would normally be useful if you had, like, a super effective person, or a person that was just resisting all of your moves, so maybe you could change, like, a dragon type to water, but I hate that move, though. It takes an... Of course, it takes an extra turn to do it. So, Yeah, and actually we don't want that move. I think that's actually a physical move. Okay, now it's just surviving, so from the looks of it, this is a range that we have to deal with again. Bodard's usually really stubborn though, and likes to raise its defense before attacking, so I haven't really taken much damage so far. Oh, that's why it was weird. We gained a W just from beating that guy. I know you could get I didn't know you could even get that kind of stuff from beating that particular. And I'm probably just going to run for all the other ones just because they just happen to not be worth much. And it's for a good reason too. It's been a while since we found a trainer. Let's save. Because last video we found a very annoying grass trainer. We found a very annoying grass trainer that just happened to have a really bad Pokemon, but again with the trainers actually having less experience and worse Pokemon than the wilds. Togedemaru is not a bad Pokemon though, it does have some strengths, but seems like the trainers are barely even getting stronger at all. Whereas the wild Pokemon are catching up big time. I feel like this game may have become like almost easy mode now. I know that especially with the Pikachu game, like Let's Go, I did feel that Let's Go was definitely a lot easier than some of the older games were. The older games were actually pretty difficult. Like, if you, there were certain Pokemon where if you tried to solo with them, you just straight up got trolled at one fight, and it was really annoying. You literally had to level up extra if you wanted to beat them. I didn't like it. Crystal's worth a ton of experience points, so that's why I'm going for it. So I'm not necessarily super grinding, I'm just looking for Pokemon that are really tough that I can kill. That'll give me a ton of experience. I'd see, look at that, 1,000. It's actually pretty efficient since we got 2 levels from it. One of the best TMs in the game, Brick Break. One of my favorite fighting TMs in the entire game. Too bad, I don't think he can actually equip it, but if I was playing as the fire type, I probably would be able to use it. What is it? I'm gonna actually check the Pokedex because I'm so annoyed. I don't want to forget it. Raboot and Cimberrace, which is like the evolved form of Scorbunny. I think those look like fighting types to me. Maybe they can learn that, but I know Sobble certainly can't, but that's well. It's kind of crazy that he's able to learn U-turn, but yeah. I'm pretty sure just like any other game, this game also has its troll Pokemon. In case you don't know, there's actually no problems with double battles in this game whatsoever. Because double battles were actually set, I believe, similar to, the 5th gen, where, as you can see there, I literally just walked right by it and I didn't actually get to fight them at all. That is because if you have only one Pokemon in your party, you can actually skip past them. And even if you're playing as a multiplayer game or whatever, you can still skip those trainers. If you ever want to skip those trainers, just just go ahead and remove all of your party Pokemon, which is very easy to do, and then you can immediately change back to your original team when facing all the other ones. I bet you the speedrun aid runs that are already happening do that. Maybe when I get less bored, I'll try to do a speedrun. I'm not sure how good I would be at it though, because keep in mind, this game has gotten a little bit more challenging. Its extra big Pokemon means it's not really easy when you get to the gym leaders. Like, the gym leaders in particular are actually kind of difficult. Definitely more difficult than, like, regular opponents. Build time's basically almost as weak as Pikachu, but... and what I mean is that when it goes down really quickly and hits, even though it looks kind of scary because it's electric type, it's not a problem for the best can handle himself. Okay, so now we get to do the ice type gym. We should be at an advantage here because I believe we resist the ice type, but can, I believe, affect the ice type normally. So ice type should hopefully be an easy win, but we'll see. Gym leaders could always have something up their sleeve. Knowing me, there's probably gonna be actually a grass ice type. In fact, there's a high chance that, there was actually a grass ice type in this game the last time I checked, so, if it happens to be that grass and ice type Pokemon that I'm annoyed about, Abomasnow, if he's one of the Pokemon that the gym leader uses, then it might be a whole different story. Also, I should probably get Ice Heals in preparation for this. I literally waited until now to do it. And now we get to begin talking to everyone again. And there you see you can kind of change it. Ah, whatever. Oh, you can cancel it. Well. So this is how you change your nickname, in case you're wondering. I'm waiting a little bit longer because I want to know if someone wants wants to name it something very special. Obviously, I can't name it anything offensive, so please be nice about this. That looks like a bigger place than usual. I knew something was wrong with this. Used to not be able to even go on the top of any of these areas at all. Used to not be able to... What the... Oh, this is a champion-only player. So that guy will only battle us once we actually once we become champions. So it's just as I thought. There are some late game opponents you can face. This hotel kind of reminds me of that one part in Let's Go Pikachu. Okay, that's a pretty rare item to find. Catching Charm. Increase the chance of getting a critical catch. Ugh. Some lady trying to catch Pokemon and not doing so well. We all have our problems, you know. Okay. It's kinda silly. It's quite a bit much. Like, I never actually fought to go up the hotels before. As a result, I'm going to have to go into them. These guys look like the two from Gen 1 where you could talk to them and they would actually give you a TM, but not quite the same, unfortunately. Yeah, right now this is gonna take so long because I'm gonna have to look into other stuff. But that one was definitely worth it. We're going to use that pretty much the whole time. I believe at one point you weren't even able to go on the elevators for the longest time when the hotels were first available in a Pokemon game. You just straight up weren't allowed in them. It kept on saying like everything. Ooh, free TM, and this is very familiar. This is very similar to a Gen 1 or 2 remake or whatever, where this one lady has a bunch of Pikachu around, which you could talk to, but if you find this one kid, you could talk to them, and he would actually fight you. Kind of interesting reference there. Yes, that is a reference to an older game. That also happens in an older game as well, except when you find the actual kid, he fights you. He's the actual trainer. And he only uses Pikachu, of course. Okay, now we're building up the TMs quite a bit. Maybe we'll go back and get some of the TMs in a later video, now that I know to go up here. There's always something that you miss. They were really sneaky with hiding these this time. What the? Wait, who are you? I suppose I should introduce myself. The name's House. Yes, that House. Great detective. I've been hired by this hotel. At the present, I've cornered the culprit of a most heinous crime, and that crime is a strange case of who ate the large quantity of berries in the lobby. I gathered that 3 people were present in the lobby at the time of the crime, but because of the noise, my marvelous someone muddled at present. That's it, you interfering child. You'll be my assistant. So stories of each suspect and find the culprit. Okay, now we have a side mission to do. Where'd my Pokemon go up to? Berries? I'd eat them. See a Pokemon around here? Oh, we have to go around this hotel. That just sort of seems like trouble, doesn't he? I'll admit I saw the mountain of berries, but my doctor told me to stop these things. I got it in writing here. Looks like you are unlucky enough to get caught up in this too. It was a huge pile of berries in the lobby, right? There's no way I could have eaten that many. I've been saying this the whole time. Oh, look at this. There's already a Pokemon that comes in. Ah, my Pokemon. Where were you? Sure has a lot of berry juice on its mouth. Okay. After missing anyone's counts, I have deduced a culprit. Dancer. Why me? So you are a dancer. You move and shake your body so much that you needed all that food for extra energy. The evidence is clear, as sharp as a leak of the far-fetched. What does that even mean? You're no detective. Come on, fine. You can't be referred to be the great detective. I can't deal with this defect. I leave it to you. You find the culprit. I don't even need to talk to him. He's even said, what? This Scorpion is the one responsible? Ah, it's true. It's got berry bits around its mouth. Yeah, it definitely ate the berries, definitely. Ah, you're right. I see it now that I look more closely. Yes. As expected of my assistant. Here, recompense for solving this mystery. A wide lens. Ooh. Splendid, just splendid. I'm overjoyed. I must be off now. Take care, everyone. Hey, you. Wait just a minute. I guess I'm supposed to chase after him, too. Poor Pokemon. It didn't even show me what that item did. That's kind of really weird. I think it would do that, actually. Here's where it'll be. Items to be held by Pokemon and Divine Lens that slightly boosts the accuracy of moves. Oh, that's right. I already have one. I know you could get a second one, actually. That's a very sneaky secret, honestly. Which means I probably missed something along the way, and I'm probably gonna have to go back and get it as a result. Definitely is taking longer to scout through everything. Like, see, now there's a secret route, but I'm not gonna be able to go to this, knowing me, because the Team Yellow's gonna blocking it. So I will not try that one, but I will, however, talk to everyone else. That was pretty interesting. I'm getting pretty rich right now. I might be able to actually change this. I'll see. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna do both of them. Obviously, we have to go with the pigtails look. I think this particular just looks the cutest. I've always liked that. We'll go with that, I think. And then let's just pick green, cause why the heck not? This is a video game. Hair won't be green normally. So now Yoshi looks more like Yoshi, even though he's a girl. Anyways, let's go with this one. All done. Thank you for your patience. You look fresher than a mint. Oh, I've got to hand it tuck your hat into your bag since you can't wear it with this look. I don't care, the bag is, really bad anyways. To be fair, the hat doesn't always work the best. The hat kind of blots, like, the major looks. Then obviously we have to go with the makeup as well. So I guess we just go with all green again. Okay, this one doesn't have... Oh, okay, it does have regular green. What is this? Okay, never mind. That is actually kind of a little bit creepy. Let's ignore that, but we'll just do everything green again. And I'll just stay with the normal. I don't care about having thick eyebrows. There we go. Doesn't she look cute? I was going to do this originally, but I decided to change it up at the last minute. It doesn't fit my outfit at all, but I don't care. I'm doing it because, Yoshi, obviously. So we should probably save that to make sure that we keep that look. Okay. Jeez, this town is super huge, man. One of the hugest towns I've ever had to look at so far. And I thought that one other area is big. This one just has so many spots you have to look. When I first came up out of makeup shop, I didn't want to use it originally because I was worried about the accessory stuff, but it turns out it's not that expensive when you know exactly what you're going for. And obviously my run won't count unless I go for the pigtails anyway, so I thought I would do that. It doesn't say anywhere in the challenge that I can't change my outfit, so I'd much rather not do that. And looks like each clothing shop is different, but going for all of those is a little bit more annoying. I'd rather not do it. This is the part I was most interested in, right at the center right there. Okay, now we are just finding all of the TMs now. I want to collect technical vectors or TRs, check dens in the wild area that and have max raid battles. Oh, so you can find TMs by doing just multiplayer battles? Okay. And that's with 4 players too. Obviously, we don't really have time to do it. I'm only going for the storyline, basically. A snowball items now in the game. I don't think it even lets me in there, so I think what I'll do is maybe in the next video I'll do this. This looks like a really big arena almost for water types to battle in. Okay, we don't have a dragon type Pokemon obviously, so we can't do but otherwise, we did find a Draco Meteor person that teaches Draco Meteor. Ooh, and another TM. We're just finding all the TMs now, and our first actual Ice-type move. This is the most important move. The Ice-type in particular, I mentioned before, for this the best, is very important for him because it would actually cancel out his weakness to Ice-type moves, and he is able to learn it, but it's a 5 in a row attack. I don't know. Either way, I do need something to replace that poor, HM or whatever that has bad stats, so we're going to have to do it, boys. We're going to put an Icicle Spear, which is actually a physical attack, so we're replacing a character that doesn't really have much attack with a special thing. At some point, we may end up replacing it with Ice Beam if we get Ice Beam, but for now, this is our counter. So, yeah. It's about time we finally get a TM on this dude, too. Best was literally not learning anything before this, so that was a really lucky TM to find. So now I have a potential way to defeat ice types, even if problems happen, but it's definitely not easy. I'm still going to use all my water type moves like I always do in every gym to begin, and then, yeah. I'm so paranoid with trainers randomly appearing and just battling you out of nowhere that I'm basically saving everywhere, especially after I do an important thing, just to make sure that in the off chance that happens and I actually die, I don't have to go ahead and repick the item, because that happened a couple of times in one of my last playthroughs. In fact, in one of my last playthroughs, I went really risky, forgot to heal, and as a result, did stuff. Oh well. Okay, Hops is here. He can't potentially battle me here. Arrgh, guy lost. Really? You lost? It all went to pot. There must have been something wrong with my strategy, but I did just what I've seen Lee do with battles. Here, take it. It's the Ice Gym Leader's league card. You should check up the gym leader you'll have to face too. It's a nice one, obviously. And me? I ought to figure out what to put on my team once and for all, and no more of this doubting. You're telling me his Raboot lost to all of this? His Raboot? Or Fire Starter? Dude, that Fire Starter would destroy this gym. Come to think of it, the Fire Starter might be the best. I believe when I saw someone do a playthrough, they chose Raboot instead. And I can see why. If it super affects 2 gyms, it wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know why, just Water type, I think, is so much more special to me, because being able to super affect Dragon type Pokemon is actually kind of important. If you don't have an ability that super affects Dragon type Pokemon, it's just really difficult to win. Anyways, let's go right into the gym challenge. Skipping the text because I don't care, but I will not be skipping everyone in the chest. A trap detector? Huh? Okay, I will hear this more when we get into the actual thing. And yeah, see, just like I thought, my hair still stays the same. So now my gym battles look pretty cool. Look at her. Would you like to hear the details of the gym mission carried out in Churchster? Then allow me to explain a little bit about the trap detector you're holding in your hands. The reason you need it is simple. There are invisible pitfalls in here everywhere. If you fall into one, you'll have to start again for the last platform you reach. The detector will vibrate there's a pitfall in front of you. The closer the hole, the stronger the vibration. Then on with you, and good luck. Oh, great. I think that's a pitfall, knowing me. It's never easy to get into the thing. Like, if it was easy, like, if you could just walk forward, I think that'd be kind of silly. So, yeah. I assume that's what the icon looks like. We haven't even battled any ice types yet, so yeah. I like this music, by the way. It's amazing. I assume they attempt to punish you whenever you try and go directly to an area. Yeah, see, look at that. Huh? Nope. Oh. We did it, boys. Now we get to see where the actual traps were. And see, look at that. There were little mini holes, too. Man! This is actually kind of difficult. You can't just speedrun to the end like you do the other ones. That's not a good bot. No. Dude, I'm literally walking everywhere. This is ridiculous. You know, if I just ran a little bit quicker, I could figure out where these dang things are hidden. Gosh. If only I had, like, a puzzle cheater, I could figure this out. Honest. Sorry about the laugh. This is actually the hardest gym challenge yet. I don't know what you get if you fail, but I'm kind of worried to find out. Ugh. If this whole area is a trap, then how am I supposed to move forward? How am I supposed to get to that trainer over there? So, oh, so it tells you if you're in front of a trap, which means if it vibrates, that means you're, if you move forward, you would actually go into a trap. So this means I'm not near a trap. This means I'm closer. And if it vibrates, I'm not actually able to move. There we go. We finally figured it out. So every time an icon appears, we have to turn around. Hey, it wasn't vibrating like this before. Gosh, we have to go back again. Oh, there was one behind me. There was one behind me, man. Yeah, I knew this wasn't a trap. Just took me a while. I got so scared, man. Oh, when you get scared at failure, man. Okay, we made it past. No, in heck, I'm doing that all again. We're going to save in between each one. We're gonna take it slow and steady, just like we always do. We'll probably have to defeat all these gym traders, because I'm guessing the game's mean like that. Oh, we have a water and ice type. This might be painful, I don't know. Water and ice type I don't quite have a counter for, so we just have to go for the resisted instead, but it was weak, thankfully. What's with them only having one Pokemon? Yeah, the game's definitely entered hard mode quite a bit. Ugh. I can't wait to know exactly where the traps are. Okay, you can't go there, obviously. So, what if I tried going here? No, there's a trap blocking him. Literally, you have to move inches by inches to figure out where these traps are. Oh, now you see where it is. Oh, ho, ho! Okay, it's not actually as trolly as you... It's not as trolly as I thought, actually. It said you fail instantly, but you don't actually fail instantly. You're just supposed to use it to avoid stuff. Dude, this game is easy, man. Now, this challenge is a small reminder of a different challenge. It's a challenge that basically appears at the very final gym, which happens to be Wallace's gym in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, which is one of the oldest games I ever beat. Well, basically in that gym, if for some reason it was a really annoying puzzle that you had to do. You basically have to step on all the icicles in the correct order in order to advance on to the next guy, and every time you failed, you had to go back and do the thing over. And the third puzzle was insanely tough, and was similar to this one, only what happened instead is you straight up don't actually... Oh. You straight up could only ever step on each tile once, and then it would break immediately. If you step on the same tile twice, or wait too long or something, like if you're not quick enough, and if you aren't actually able to step on the entire thing and get it so that your character stops at the end of the puzzle where you're supposed to advance, you straight up fell down, and you had to actually go back, like... So this gym's basically a reference to that, only they removed the fall down mechanic because of course the game is easy. I don't mind it though, I do like the challenge. It's definitely a lot harder if you're trying to actually avoid the mechanic completely, but yeah. Wallace's gym for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. This gym's puzzle is a big representation to that. Basically the same thing, but much easier. Because, like I said, you just get an infinite amount of refreshes, so how you're supposed to know. Okay, well, they are kind of punishing to start, because, with each little fail that happens, you do have to go to your previous checkpoint. Yeah, see, look at that. There's random small pitfalls everywhere. Oh my gosh, the blind faith one. Ugh. Look at this. Can't move there? Where am I supposed to move? Okay, I can move through here. God says don't rush it. I think you have to go for this all in one sweep. Okay, maybe it's not so easy. Time to do the slow walk again. Because if I find it blinking rapidly, then I have to move around. Gonna try and move up now. Okay, we found a checkpoint. Let's go. Look at this. Okay, we found the way through. That was kind of annoying to do. Pretty sure we have to fight this guy, so who cares? We're just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, the way it resets you is not like Wallace. Like, when you straight up fall down, you have to actually walk all the way back up. And as you're walking back up, you can fall into a bunch of trainers. Like, if you straight up fell, there were trainers that you had to face. The later you fell, which was the most common, by the way, since the bottom puzzle was by far the worst. If you fell on that puzzle, you straight up had to fight a bunch of trainers, so they really punished you for failing it. And of course you had to go for the entire thing again, like, it would reset every time you basically failed, and as a result, the whole thing was so annoying. Of course, most of that's been removed with this game's easy mode mechanics, but this is definitely a step up. I will say, is definitely a lot harder than everything else. Like, pretty much everything else. Oh my gosh, look at that. Thankfully, you can still see the blocker through the option, but it tricks you, by the way. It flashes trying to tell you there's a trap nearby, but then there's a little sneaky spot. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. You literally have to go so slow. Kinda know how it works, but I kinda almost want to figure out where the traps are so I don't have to go looking for like 15 hours. Okay, well, this is actually kind of a frustrating puzzle. Like, imagine being a kid, seeing it be so easy for the most part, and then you get to this puzzle, and then you just get wrecked. Like, holy crap, what are you supposed to do? And that blinking is just so annoying times, like, it kind of messes with your mind, you know? Oh, hello. There's light now. Oh, thank gosh, that was so painful. I literally couldn't even see where to go. Okay, we beat it. Not quite hard mode. Okay, there wasn't really many spots that blocked off, but yeah, of course they blocked it. They always block the obvious path. They never let you through there. Splendid, you've done well. Come on then, puff up your chest a bit. Who is that talking? Is that the gym leader? Okay then. Whew. That was kind of a little bit of a challenge. What am I saying? That was the biggest challenge we've had this game, actually. It didn't take very long for the game to get into hard mode. What I mean by hard mode is the game is now at the point where one individual Pokemon being really bad and super affect your team, or one particular Pokemon just getting like a critical and take you out in one hit, kind of changes the way the game plays, because all of a sudden you can't just go through everything easily. You'll have to play a little bit differently. I am Melanie. As you could clearly see, I assembled a team of all Ice-type Pokemon. You aren't sort of all over from falling in a hole or two, are you? Even if you are, I'm not going to hold back. Alrighty. I suppose we should get started. You won't be able to escape when I freeze you solid. To that, well, you'll see. I think you'll find my battle style is quite severe. Isn't the ice... Isn't the freeze debuff normally like one of the worst, where you only happens like 10% of the time? So I'm telling you, it's probably not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. Alright, time for the special attack strategy. We don't really have anything else to do, really. We literally just spam this for the first two. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a strategy. Icy Wind lowers the speed. We may actually have to YOL it a little bit and just do a 2 special attack strategy, because she's lowering my speed, and that means I'm going to lose pretty quickly, so I don't want that to happen. I almost want to use my buff thing or whatever. I almost want to Dynamax a turn early just to get off, just to get rid of the hail using the rain effect, because of the rain effect that it does. So I think I'm going to try that this time. It'll work, and it can potentially be good, but if we end up not killing this Pokemon, it becomes really annoying. And here we have the Galarian Darmanitan. Definitely not a fire type, ice type. Okay. Now we straight up have a penguin Pokemon. Not quite as good as, say, a Polion, but still looks good. Definitely like the design. Most of these Pokemon I haven't seen before I faced them here, though. See, now my, now the hail got replaced by rain. Smart thinking. Even if it cracks, ice is still ice. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, nope. It's gonna be the classic Lapras instead. This is actually not what I wanted either, though. It's not going to super affect me, say like a Abomasnow. Come on now, go on and Gigamax. I'll bruise you solid. Couldn't. Did you see that? She showed some love before she threw the ball. I like it. Also, that's quite a bit stronger. Level 42 now, and the Dynamax definitely looks a lot better. See, that's what I was worried about. Look at that. Literally did nothing. Literally did zip. Max Resonance. This is the ice move. Oh wow, we both resisted. Wow, this is gonna actually take quite a while. Aurora Veil? Okay. Goodness. I assume we just YOLO and hope for the best. Oh yeah, we definitely ran into a sort of a trap here. Look at this. Yeah, tell me 3 times later that a Lapras comes into a battle. A Lapras. In case you didn't know, Lapras is one of the most tankiest Pokemon in the entire game. And it is extremely trolly. Before I go down immediately, let's use a Hyper Potion to see if its HP will get nerfed. I don't know. Here we'll figure out if the gym leaders cheat or not, because technically it's his second turn. Okay, wow, that actually doesn't do much damage. I can beat it. I'm still in. Especially now that both of us de-transformed. Pretty interesting. That's the first time we've ever both de-transformed. I have an advantage though, because I have special moves still pretty strong, so we're just going to attack them. And Lapras is a pretty slow Pokemon. Yeah. And there goes the rain. for me. Is she gonna heal? Probably yes. Oh, no. Okay. In a different game, gym leaders did heal, but she plays fair, thankfully. At first I got scared, but then I remembered, oh wait, neither of us have any super effective moves, so I eventually just outbeat Lapras in damage just because of the fact that my damage in Pier was better. I just got kind of scared because when I hit it, it was big, so it was kind of annoying. So I healed just in case, but I ended up resisting it quite a bit. I just want to climb into a hole. Well, I guess it'd be more like falling from here, right? Also, I see now why Reboot lost. I see now why the Fire Starter lost. Lapras is a water and ice type, so of course it would have taken it out. I completely forgot about that. Goodness. That means only a fighting type move and a electric move could take out Lapras. You're pretty good, huh? Of course, seeing my Pokemon lose is sad, but to meet someone so young with such ability is quite grand. Here, take this sparkling ice badge. Okay, thank you. I like this lady. She's probably my favorite gym leader so far. I know the fairy type gym leader was kind of cute, but this lady is a lot better. For some reason, I can't help but imagine my son is unchallenging you after you become the champion. If that time comes, give him a right thrashing, would you? Okay. Cool, Yoshi. My sincere congratulations for your victory over gym leader Melanie. Please take this commemorative TM. And we also get a nice uniform. Nice badge, looks great on you, thanks. And we get more items now. Let's check. Okay, good. It's not too bad. We got access to full heals now. Full heals are the only way of curing since we can't switch, and since we're playing with only one Pokemon, we need full heals to heal off the confusion, so we may as well make sure that that gets healed off. Confusing Illusion, by the way, yes, is another really annoying, Since there's probably a cutscene that happens when I leave this place, I'm just going to go ahead and, stop it right here. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. How do you like this new look? I definitely wanted to go with the pigtails because I think that's like the cutest look I could potentially go for. So, anyways, hope you all enjoy this. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.